Hello and welcome to another edition of Coffee Talk with Immigration Attorney Brian D. Lerner. We are talking about the S visa in this particular set of videos. Now, what's the conditions of status of the S visa? Well, once granted S non-immigrant status, the person who was granted the status must report quarterly to the law enforcement agency and fulfill the terms of the cooperation. He or she has to notify the law enforcement agency of any changes in the address or phone number, and in addition, or in turn, the law enforcement agency will report any failures to cooperate or violations of status to the Assistant Attorney General. So if you're going to get the S visa, you got to stick to it the whole time. Now, the principal witness and derivatives of the S are all employment authorized. Now, an individual in S status cannot change to another non-immigrant classification, and this includes derivatives. So they can't go from S to T to U or whatever it is. This means, clearly, for example, a spouse of a witness who is granted S status can't change to E investor status or obtain H-1B, and so forth. Now, there is nothing prohibiting a spouse, son, or daughter, or parent for applying from a different visa abroad, should they want to leave and come back on a different visa. The witness and the derivative family members who are in one particular non-immigrant status, they can change to S, but not back the other way. Now, as I was stating, the S non-immigrant and the derivative family members, they have to waive their right to a removal hearing and the right to contest the removal action. So that's a pretty big thing there if it turns out that all the S's ultimately will be denied. So keep in mind one other thing, that the principal witness has 10 days from receipt of the notice of revocation of the S to file for an application of withholding of removal. That is the only type of relief that would be available, and essentially it would only be available if the S is revoked. So if you get the S, you give the testimony, then everything should hopefully go smoothly and you'll be able to get lawful permanent residency. Okay, more on the coming videos.